Michelle, and welcome back to another vlog. This is going to be a continuation of last week's video, so let's just call it Healing Diaries episode 2. It's noon. I'm just now eating. I'm having leftover steak from last night with some breakfast potatoes. I'm leaving in 20 minutes to go to my nail appointment. This morning I really just wanted to spend all my time with myself. Really gonna have to be a ritual at this point. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. Even though I spent the morning with myself, I still filmed things. I didn't feel like I was filming. I just let myself be. And I know that's because I did not get on social media this morning. I didn't watch the news. Oh my God, the news has been messing me up bad. My problems seem trivial in comparison to what's going on in the world, because I look at the news and I'm like, how are we here? It feels like this is not reality. This does not feel real. Oh, come on. I don't have time for y'all today, man. Every time it gets warm outside, y'all, you get a huge ant problem. I'm in the middle of freaking eating and I see ants. It's only a few of them, but I already know, even if you see a little, they're trying to start up again. I just organized my seasoning cabinet. I kid you not. I know that we're about to move soon, so I had already gotten rid of all of my old seasonings, organized it in alphabetical order just for ants to try to come up and through here. And maybe that's why I did my relaxing morning and everything, because this would have really pissed me off. I'm not even pissed. And I only see a few ants, but I'm not playing no games. Man, that steak is good. It was only like 5 ants, but I'm telling you, if you see a few, it's gonna be a lot. And I've had problems with them in the past in this house. It's why I put everything from pasta to flour, I put it inside of bags. Do I see y'all anywhere else? I don't see you, but I'm just gonna go ahead and spray around the floorboards in the kitchen just to be safe. And I don't leave food out, so I don't get this. If any other ones come out, they're probably just gonna die because I sprayed. Ugh. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Thank goodness I'm in a better mood right now, because I promise you I would not be able to handle it. I would have lost it. I would have totally lost it if I was already feeling like how I started off feeling this week, which I did not start off this week in the best mood. If I would have saw them ants. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all in the car because now I really don't have much time. I brought my apples with me and my water because I didn't get to sit down and really enjoy eating. Back to what I was saying anyways, even though little stuff like that happens and it's a nuisance and it's an inconvenience,
those things are so trivial in comparison to what is going on. And yeah, there's always stuff going on in the world, but it's been affecting me so much more lately because I've been waking up every day for the past year and watching the news twice a day. There are independent journalists that I like to watch and stay informed by, but I'm informed on top of doom scrolling and always being on social media. I developed a really bad habit of waking up in the morning, checking the news, feeling terrible about what's going on. We are living in some times that I ain't never lived through anything like this before. I'll get on TikTok and I'll start watching videos that make me feel good, and then I begin doom scrolling. Then I'll get on Instagram and I'll start comparing myself to other people. Why am I not traveling? Why am I not doing these things with my life? Why isn't my content performing like theirs? And it's just this never-ending thing that makes me feel terrible. And then I get frozen and I don't do what I'm supposed to do. I don't do my work. I don't feel creative. I don't feel drive to do anything but eat my food, scroll on my phone, go grocery shopping while scrolling on my phone, walking while scrolling on my phone, doing everything with this background noise. It's just keeping me stuck. And this morning I decided not to do that. I felt myself slipping into blues, like feeling sad about where I am now, like I guess it's near birthday blues. I'm almost 30. I'm not where I want to be in the moment in my career, and complaining and feeling bad about it doesn't make me feel any better. These are the cards that I'm dealt. What are you going to do with it? I try to be mindful of how I speak to myself. So I'm like, okay, you're going to have to find balance. It's not helping you treat yourself any kinder. People around you should treat you well, right? But most importantly, you need to be the person who treats yourself with the utmost kindness, the utmost gentleness. Sometimes I have to be a little stern with myself, but constantly downing yourself is not doing what you think it's doing. I had to sit down with myself and be like, this is a simple change, but you really have to dial it back. You're too busy comparing when you could really be focusing on yourself. So that's what I did this morning. And I did my hair. We'll talk about that a little more later. I just did a simple bun. This is the first sleek bun that I have worn. It has to be almost 2 months now. Ooh, the cops are out here today. I don't know what I was about to say, you guys. I completely lost my train of thought. I have not gotten on social media yet today. And I would use the excuse of, oh, you need to interact with your mutuals. Like, you need to engage with people's content that you enjoy. And I would use that as an excuse to be on social media, not doing my job, just watching other people. And it's like, no, baby. I was absolutely using that as an excuse to be in a negative place. You can engage with time limits, okay? And I know some of y'all are watching my videos right now, but I encourage you to get outside and do something for yourself, or go take a nice shower. Do something for yourself. Do not spend your whole entire life just watching others. And that's something that I had to come to terms with, because my life is probably what most people's lives look like. Yeah, I'm a content creator, but I'm not going out of the country every week. I'm not doing all of these cool things, quote unquote. I live a very normal life, and I need to be happy with that. There's nothing wrong with living a normal life. Now, let me be clear. I do very much want to travel and do all of these things, and I will be doing all of these things. But what I'm saying is I just want to be comfortable in the moments that aren't like that, because life is not a highlight reel. Your highlights are not what you are spending your life doing all the time. So you got to find the beauty and make the beauty out of all the moments if you truly want to enjoy life, because we only get one. Especially when you've experienced so much turmoil. And I think what I'm seeking is kind of masked as, oh, you want to be traveling, you want to be doing all of these things. But no, you are not truly comfortable with this amount of peace and just feeling stable within yourself, because that is not what your inner child was trained to be used to. Those are the types of things that I always have to be very mindful of. This morning was really, really simple. I didn't get on social media, but I did watch a video. I watched one video that was just all positivity. No jokes, no news, no nothing, just a positive, relaxing, mood stabilizing video while I tried a new body wash. And I tried new body butter, and I tried new body oil, and I tried new things, and I tried new hair product, and I did my hair, and I did my makeup, and I took my time finding my clothes, and I spent an hour with myself. I got up before my husband leaves for work. He was like, "Girl, where are you? You ain't in the bed no more." And I just spent time with myself, took my vitamins early, I drank some water, I stretched, I checked emails. I took it really slow. I had a slow morning. I think that's really great for your nervous system. Wow. And this is so good that we are now here. I thought I was going to be super late to my appointment. I'm never late to my nail appointment, but it said that I was going to be late today because I was dealing with them ant problems, and it totally threw me off schedule, and I still wanted to eat my steak, which my steak, by the way, was so good. But I made it to my appointment. It's just little things like that that are normal, simple, but remind me that these are things that I should appreciate, and I'm able to be more conscious when I am not just scrolling on my phone all the time, or always having background noise, and not being able to sit in silence and sit in boredom. Let's normalize being bored again, okay? Let's go and get these nails done. Before we get into cooking and chatting more, I just have to let you know that I need it today. Mentally, I need it today. I needed to remember who the I am. And if you are in a funk right now, you need to remember who the you are. Just getting up early, getting ready, like the things that you should be doing, the things that seem so simple, but I don't know, I feel like we make life so hard sometimes. Even my makeup, I feel like I've finally done my makeup to suit my face. Like, this suits my face shape so well, and I'm hoping that I can recreate this tomorrow. I love my nails, and this routine is essentially my that time of the month routine, which y'all saw in my beauty maintenance vlog. I try to do good things for myself and for my body, not just externally but internally as well. Take my vitamins, making sure I'm taking my iron supplements around this time, especially eating red meat. I don't know what red meat and sweet potatoes and healthy fats like avocado do, and apples as well, for my sweets, instead of just eating so much junk, which I'm still going to eat a little sweet treat and some chocolate and some candy during that time. I just am, but beforehand, I try to nourish my body with the good stuff. It really does help, and those sweet potatoes were so good. I'm eating them again tonight, but I'm gonna make some turkey bowls. We're about to go do that now. I'm gonna show y'all how you can make ground turkey taste good. I grew up on ground turkey. I have started eating a little bit of beef now that I am a full-grown adult, but growing up, we ate turkey meat. I don't see a problem with ground turkey. I like it. What about y'all? Do y'all eat ground turkey? Because I know some people are like, ugh, I don't want it. Ground beef me, please. If me personally, I prefer ground turkey over ground beef. I'm gonna change though and get comfortable because I don't want to mess up my clothes. I have not seen any more ants. I'm looking over here now. I do not see any, but I'm also ready to not be dealing with that problem. No, thank you. Because of my relationship with cooking, I like to make something that is delicious and takes less than 30 minutes to make, for the most part. Unless I'm doing something special like the brown stewed chicken I made last week. This bowl will have my leftover sweet potato from yesterday. I'm gonna reheat that in the oven with the broccolini that I'll be making. And we're also gonna have some mushrooms. That whole time I thought I had my mic on. Broccolini, wash the broccolini. This is going to be very, very easy. I'm just going to cut the ends off. I'm gonna rinse this, cover it in olive oil, salt, and pepper, throw it on a sheet and bake it. One thing I love is vegetables. I've always loved me some vegetables. My problem has never been with eating foods, sauces. It gotta be red. It has to be a tinge of red for me. I don't know why. Give me Thai chili sauce. I'll deal with some ketchup. Barbecue sauce, hot sauce. I don't want ranch. I don't want mayonnaise. I don't want mustard. If it has a tinge of white in it, I don't like it. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm picky with sauces, but not with foods. I love vegetables, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, okra, all of it. I'm gonna save the rest. I like to add them in my eggs too. I'm having a nice omelet tomorrow. I left enough space for when it's time for me to add the sweet potatoes. I literally just talking to y'all and thought I was recording and I was not. What I was saying though is that because I have PCOS, I'm technically not supposed to be eating white rice, but I can't let it go completely, and basmati rice is supposed to be okay. I've been eating basmati rice for years, so no issue. It's very similar to jasmine rice. Personally, I love jasmine rice so much more than basmati rice. I don't hate it, but it's just a sacrifice that I made years ago and I've just continued on with it. But jasmine rice all the way. This is the rice that I eat. You'll typically have it at Indian restaurants. This ground turkey actually tastes really, really good. Turn it down while I make the sauce. I just put honey, soy sauce, crushed red pepper flakes into a measuring cup, stir it up, pour it over it, wait till it bubbles some. Then I turn it down so that the sauce can cook into the ground turkey and it gives it an even better flavor. You can measure it. I'm not. I can tell that that is about 2 tablespoons. I don't have any low sodium. I prefer low sodium soy sauce, being that I season the ground turkey, but we're just gonna do regular. And I want it to be a little bit more saucy, so I'm gonna double what I put in. So I'm gonna add more soy sauce, more honey. It doesn't even have to be a lot. This little bit is more than enough for it to fully coat the ground turkey. The sauce spreads and starts to lightly bubble up, and that's how it's able to coat all of the ground turkey. Since I'm also eating rice, I split them in half so I can have leftovers for tomorrow. Once this is done, I can finally eat. The bun is down. That's how you know I mean business. Oh, that is so good. And I ain't even tasted everything yet. If you're not like me and you don't like ground turkey, but you want to give it a try it with the sauce. Honey, soy sauce, red pepper flakes. It's so good. Good morning. I'm currently filming with my big camera, the one with the noisy lens, so you might hear my lens at some point. I woke up this morning and I did the same routine that I did yesterday. I am not getting on any social media, not touching my phone. I'm just spending time with myself. This routine, along with getting ready, takes about an hour to do, but I feel like it would be perfect on a Saturday where you can spend a little bit more time with yourself, take a nice bubble bath, do your makeup, do your hair, put on my cute fit, and hit the town. And then you be in such a great mood too because your brain wasn't bombarded with a bunch of things. I'm starting out with my Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum from Danessa Myricks. This is gonna help me with some of the oiliness because I am wearing sunscreen. I already did my skincare and everything. Had it all over my face. I focused it especially on my cheeks and my forehead because oh my God, it's so oily. After I let that settle in, I also use some translucent powder. This is the one from One Size. Since I'm wearing sunscreen, my face is gonna be oily at the end of the day. But this helps my face be glowy rather than a greasy mess. I only used a little bit here and you can already see the difference. Very next thing that I do is cover up this light spot just a little bit to even my skin out. I have this skin tint from Armani Beauty. It's in the shade T4, which is a shade or two darker than my skin. Just take a small flat brush. Next, I have the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in shade 7. I really like this because it's buildable. You can use it by itself or you can use it to cover up spots before going in with your foundation. Technically, this can also be used as a foundation. Yummy Skin 7 is my shade, but it's not exactly my undertone. It has an olive undertone, so it leans more yellowy green. I am a neutral golden through and through. So if I use too much of this, the color don't be right. So what I do is I just use a small amount. I start low and build up as I need. And I take a very dense foundation brush and just tap it into my skin. A little bit more as needed, especially around my mouth. My only goal here is to blur out my skin and conceal the hyperpigmentation, not completely cover it up. So if you look closely, you'll probably still be able to see it a little bit, but it's not as noticeable. I'm gonna do a little bit on my forehead too. Next, I'm using my LYS Beauty bronzing stick. It is in the shade Courage, and it is a neutral tone because I do have a very neutral undertone. A lot of bronzers lean to red. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it here of what my skin looks like when I use the bronzer colors that you're supposed to use, I guess. I don't know. That's uneven, but we'll blend it out, it's fine. I almost forgot to do this, but I do also put some of the blurring balm on my eyelids so that my face is uniform, being that I'm going to put bronzer there as well. Yesterday I did a lot of things different with my makeup. Like I placed my contour on my nose on the bridge instead of up here like I usually do. And I think that's how I know that I'm learning more about doing my makeup, because I'm starting to do things that are flattering to my face and my features. Blend it out here. Use my bigger dense brush to finish blending it out. Yesterday, instead of trying to go so far up, I go along my cheekbone and bring it down just a little bit. I'm using a pink blush. This is Pinch Me from Juvia's Place. Bit on my nose too. I use two concealers. This is in Crumble, which is a more neutral shade, and this one's in Peanut Butter. I use Crumble right up here, also down the bridge of my nose. I'll use Peanut Butter under my eye. It's a more accurate representation of how it looks so far. I spray my concealer brush to dampen it a bit with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I take a powder puff. I saw this from a professional makeup artist and I've been using it ever since. It's literally perfect. Just dampen the powder puff, and after you've already blended out your concealer product a bit, you tap the damp powder puff and it diffuses everything out so beautifully. Just want y'all to be able to see how nice this blends out with the damp powder puff. Time for my favorite part, which is setting everything. I'm using the Easy Bake pressed powder from Huda Beauty in Peach Cupcake. Thinking about going and getting my passport picture taken today. Do you see how it just smooths everything, blurs it all? I really only focus it along my nose in this inner corner area of my under eye. I received this Givenchy 4-color loose powder in PR months ago, and I don't use it often. I'm gonna put it right here. Tap that off. I didn't need that much, but it's okay. And I like my makeup to look very seamless, so I even add a bit of the powder along any of the lines where the bronzer is, so that it looks more uniform. And I also like to put some of that same Givenchy powder on my lids to keep my lids from getting super oily throughout the day. Chin likes to get a little oily too. So I'm putting some there. This is something that doesn't take very long to do. So I'm not doing the eyeshadow and all of that because that's gonna make it take longer. Now I'm really just doing the finishing touches. A little bit of the Juvia's Place Volume 4 powder blush. Diffuse it out, blend it out. I like to use the smallest amount of highlighter, my nose, and like right here because I think it looks cute. This is Flaunt from Rare Beauty. Dab it on my nose right there. Very subtle, natural glow type of thing. I really like the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal. It's their Extensionalist mascara. My lashes grow straight forward, so you can't really see them. Ooh, my skin is peeling. I've been using the heck out of the Maybelline lifter liner. This one's in Cross the Line, and I thought that I ran out, but I bought one a while ago because I knew this time was coming. Thank you, me from the past. I haven't lined my lips with a crisp, brand new lip liner in so long. I forgot to wipe my lip mask off before doing this. Lip liner does not want to stick. Next, I use the Patrick Ta lipstick in Oshi Single. I always use this lipstick. It's like a nude. It looks pretty even without the gloss. It's a combination of different lip glosses. It's like a mauve pink lip oil from YSL. Finally, I top it off with the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. This is in Gummy Bear, and these aren't really pigmented, but I like the consistency. It's a very slight pigment, but it's not anything super noticeable. And the face is done. Last thing I do is set with the Liquid Blurring Balm Matte Setting Spray from Danessa Myricks. I could only get my hands on the travel size because they're always sold out. I've actually never had a full size one because it's always sold out. This is the exact same face that I did yesterday. Now I just have to do my hair. I actually really need to wash my hair, but I wanted to show you guys my bun from yesterday and how I did it. I'm really just doing a refresh, and a lot of that product still seems to be there, which is good. I use the Sacred Styling Gel. I'm gonna see if I can wet my hair a little bit with some water. Oh yeah, I need to renew my passport this year, so I'm probably gonna go and get my passport photo taken just so I'll have that step already out the way. My hair be in the way, so I'm gonna stop it from being in the way by just putting a ponytail holder over the ends so that I have more control. That way I'm not fighting with a million strands. All right, 2 ponytail holders. That little thing, just pulling your hair out the way makes it so much easier. You know, after not doing buns for a couple months, I don't miss them. I think there's like a tiny hump in the back. I don't even care. Putting that ponytail holder back right here, wrapping it around twice. Ugh, my arms burn. Just going to position my hair over that like this. Then you're gonna put a ponytail holder over it. This over it twice. The little pieces of hair that are sticking out at the ends that I don't want sticking out, I can just tuck it a little bit more. I can also do what I did yesterday and define them so that they're kind of hanging down like little effortless tendrils. This is how I know my hair has gotten super long, because my hair is in a bun and that much is still hanging out. This makeup is actually perfect for passport photo. Still very much looks like me, which I'm no pro when it comes to makeup, so most of my makeup is not gonna look too much different than how I naturally look. It's just more enhanced, only because I don't know how to do it. If I knew how to do it, once I learn how to do it, I will be experimenting. I'm just gonna take some of the styling gel, because you can tell this is definitely for slick styles. In smoothing your edges, I just take a little bit. Ooh, that is so nice. First impressions with this, I'm impressed. My bun stayed all day. My bun would have stayed as long as I kept it up. You see, it's obviously a good product because I didn't have to use more to slick my hair down again. I just reactivated it with water. Can't wait to do a full review of these products. My reviews take so long to get out. They usually don't come out until a month after a big product has launched, because it's gonna be like this. Documentation. I've been wondering how I'm gonna do a full review for this line because it's a styling collection, but I do know that I'm doing a rod set. I'll be using the heat protectant and the setting mousse. I've seen other people use the setting foam so far. From what I'm seeing, I have a feeling I'm gonna be impressed with my results. I wanted to put on my pink dress today. That's not the best idea for passport photos, so I'm just gonna go with one of my black uniforms. Before I get dressed, I'm gonna take a shower first. My style can set while I'm doing that. Being real, vlogging makes things take a lot longer than they actually do. I really enjoy Josie Martin products. This is their new hydrating argan body wash, and I'm using the golden hour scent, but I think I want to use the topless tangerine one today because I exfoliated with the topless tangerine body scrub. I need to get a full size of this. I'm pretty much out of this and need to switch to another one, but I end off my shower routine with a shower oil. This is the Dove Serum Plus Radiance Oil Body Wash. I think this is just enough for today. I am cracking open the topless tangerine. I really like how sustainable this is. Like, all of their products are reusable. You keep the same bottle and just buy the refill, and I can easily fill it up just like this. outside, I'm gonna put a cardigan on. I've been meaning to update my passport for the past year. I'm using the Amika body oil and the body butter. It smells so good. It smells like their hair products. I'm just gonna go to a nearby CVS and get my picture taken there. I'm actually not gonna be able to send off my information until I move, but getting the picture out the way is just one less step. We are done. That didn't take long at all, and they turned out pretty well. I will send them off sometime this year. I at least wanted to have the photo taken. I just need to print off the form at some point, but I'll see you at home. I've been waiting for this package to come in. I ordered some sets from Oner Active. This is the first set. It's this beautiful light blue. Doesn't it just scream spring? So cute. I got their straight leg bottoms. I can't remember the name of this color, but I'm gonna link everything in the description box. I got them in a size small. The top is also in a size small. I think next time for this sort of halter style, I would size up to a medium. It's because I have a big chest and it feels supportive, but this halter is working overtime to hold everything up. And I can see that getting a little uncomfortable after a while. But overall, I can't wait to go walking in this, go to classes. This is the first set. This is the second set, and get into the color. Oh my goodness. The colors from this line are just so perfect. Yellow is just such a beautiful color, especially this butter yellow shade. I did get a slightly different top. This is a racer back and it's more cotton material. I think it fits my chest a lot better. Everything's in the same size as the last set. I forgot to mention that I have the pants in a small regular. I like my pants to be a little long, but I can definitely get away with the small short. Because it's getting warmer outside, I have been looking for more workout shorts. And this color is absolutely stunning. They fit everywhere but the legs. Y'all see this? Like it's squeezing my legs because I have pretty muscular legs and I can't do super contoured shorts. Squeeze the life out of them. These are gonna go to my sister. And last but not least, I got this brown tank top with one of their all season sets. The pants are in a small. This feels so comfortable. And I got this set for the transition seasonings. Like what? Going from winter to spring, summer to fall, those moments where it's a little bit cooler outside, but you don't need something super heavy. Most of my sweatpants are all straight leg now. So I decided to get some that cuff at my ankles. I got the zip up in a size medium. Even though it's cropped, I didn't want it hugging me. I like a looser fit. So yeah, that's everything that I got. I have a ton of editing to do, so let me go and handle that and I will see y'all later.